morning, crocheters. Welcome back to a new crochet vlog. I'm out here on the porch getting ready to start a new vlog, thinking about what I want to do today. And excuse I showered, but I haven't done like the face. But I just wanted to show you what I'm working on right now. I have all my yarn and my fluff right here in this basket, and I'm working on some turtle shells. I'll show those to you in a little bit. So this is a project that I started last week that I'm trying to finish up right now. My goal is to make 20 turtles, and I bought this yarn on Amazon. If you watched my video last week, you probably saw it. But I bought this velvet yarn on Amazon. It's called Fresnel, and I love the way that the turtle shells are turning out. They have a really good pattern. So this is the blue. And then I'll show you, this is my favorite one. This kind of starts out yellow, goes to brown, and then green. So these are for the little tiny turtles, and they are so cute. I'll show you them in just a minute. But yeah, my goal is to make 10 of these today. I'm just enjoying the cool fresh air out here and drinking my coffee, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Here's a little look at my view this morning. It's almost too chilly to be out here, but I'm still enjoying it. You can see my turtles on the table. I'll show you those in a little bit, but it's a beautiful morning. I'm gonna go ahead and put my little turtles in the smalls bin and then check it off on my checklist. And then I have a few, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went ahead and put my 10 little turtles in here, and then what I thought I would do is just put the little turtle parts in this cute little basket that I found. And when I get the green yarn in the mail, then I can go ahead and finish them. So that will be 20 total turtles. And then I also am waiting for this bubbly blue yarn so I can finish my 20th duck. So these are my whips in here and waiting on yarn. Hey there, so I'm doing a little to-do list check-in. I'm writing down all the things that I think I would like to get done today. So I just spent so much time making all these little tiny turtles, and I feel like I need a little break from tiny things because the yarn was so tiny. So I was looking at my to-do list, and I need to make chickens. So my goal is 20 smalls and 20 mediums, and I believe 10 larges, but I'm not gonna worry about the large chicken today. So I need to make 13 small chickens, 15 medium chickens. So I'm gonna start with the small, see how that goes. I also purchased, and I'm gonna do this first because I'm in the mood to do a fun pattern. I bought the plush Beth bunny from Oak and Marlow, and I'm gonna make this today. I noticed it also came with this bunny. They're named the same thing. They're both named Beth bunny, but one has floppy ears and one has ears that stick straight up. So I'm probably gonna make both of them. I do have some fluffy yarn, so I might use that fluffy yarn for the ears. I don't know, I just have to see what yarn I have here. I don't have as much yarn here as I have in Tampa. The other thing I did is I really went through my to-do list or my inventory goals and just try to see what I need to be making and try to split it up. I keep telling you guys I'm making smalls, mediums, and larges. So let me go back to my other list. This is what my to-do list looks like. Is that backwards? I can't tell if you guys are seeing that backwards. But I have down that I want to make, this is the total. This is not how many I have, but I would like to make 20 spiders, 10 ghosts, 20 pumpkins, 20 candy corn, 30 stingrays, 20 tiny turtles, 20 chubby frogs, 20 small chickens, 10 small manatees. And the small manatees that I'm making are like this big. They're not like the little tiny manatees. I already have enough angelfish, 20 small kittens. Those are the little purple ones that I showed you. 10 baby seals, 20 baby axolotls, 10 capybaras, 10 small pickles, 20 sitting bees, and 20 medium chickens. So this is kind of my list. And then I put here, this is how many I would like to make in total. And so based on that, this is how many I need to make. So that's where I got those numbers from. And so today I'm focusing on chickens and something fun that I really want to do, which is the bunny. So after I've made that, I will check in with you guys. For the bunny's body, I'm going to use this really nice Bernat color. I think this is sand. No, baby sand. Yeah, baby sand. It doesn't make sense, but baby sand. And then for the overalls, I'm going to use this sage color. I don't have a label, so I'm not sure what it is. And 7mm hook, and the pattern calls for 12mm black safety eyes. I'm going to go ahead and use those, and I'll check in with you guys when I've made a little bit of progress. And there's all my fluff. I finished my oak and marlow little rabbit, and I want to show it to you, or bunny. I guess it's a bunny. You can see its ears are sticking up. Look how cute. So cute. She has a little pocket in the front of her overalls. That'd be cute if she had like a little sunflower sticking out of that. And then she has a cute little nose, safety eyes, and then I made this little headband. She was pretty easy to make. I did mess up on quite a few things. The first thing I messed up was when you make this first leg, you don't sew it shut at the top, and it looked like you sewed it shut, but you weren't supposed to do that till later. And so I had to take that apart. And then the other thing I messed up on is when I put the arms on, I did something wrong with the arms. She looked like she was on steroids. Her arms were like too wide up here. So I had to cut off her arms and then try to take the arm off without destroying the body, which I did a little bit. And then I re-crocheted the arms tighter. So like her legs are so thin that if her arms were beefy, it wouldn't make sense. But I think she looks really cute now. The other thing I had to do was the top of her overalls didn't look completed. It just looked like a color change, and I wanted it to look more like the top of an overall. So I just took a smaller hook, like a 5mm hook, and I just crocheted across the top. I don't know if you can see on her overalls, but I'm excited to make more of her. I think when I do it again, it's going to be so much faster. You do sew the arms on, you sew the ears on, you sew the pocket on, and you have to, you know, do the headband. But overall, it's very easy and very fast. It's going to be so much faster when I do it again. I think it would also be cute for me to do an edge on the bottom of her overalls. So instead of looking like a color change, it actually looks like she's wearing a pair of pants. So I may go back and add that. But overall, I'm really happy with how she turned out. Okay, now this was my fun project. So now I'm going to work on some market prep. I'm going to be working on some chickens. And I think the chicken pattern I'm going to do, I have a small, medium, and a large chicken. And I can't remember right now which one is my small or my medium chicken. I know I have this like smaller chicken, and I can't remember which one comes out to like a handheld chicken. So maybe it was the chick. I think it's a chick pattern that I just used Bernat on, but this is the Mabel chicken, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that by Oak and Marlow. I'm pretty sure that's going to come out to a medium chicken. I have a bunch of different yarns in my basket, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later and let you know how my chicken market prepping is going. My plan is to make, I want to say 15 medium chickens. I can't remember now, but anyway, check in with you later. Bye. I've made 2 chicken bodies. They're definitely turning out on the smaller side, so I don't remember if this is my small size or my medium size, but I think the mailboat's here. Let's go see if any packages came. Hey, it's Tuesday, and I'm just checking in to let you know what I've been making. So I did do made some chickens yesterday. I made 2 in this blue color. As you can tell, the eyes are not on yet. I might be hand embroidering those, and also I need to do the combs. But I went ahead and did the bodies. So I did 2 in this really pretty blue color. I have seen some blue chickens out there on the internet, so I thought some people might really like that. And then I did 2 cream chickens. And then I made 1 in this really pretty variegated pattern, and I'm in the middle of making the second one. So 6 chickens, and my battery died yesterday when I was on my way to get my packages, but I want to show you what I got in the mail. So I have these in Tampa. They're like the little hooks that you put on the plushies when I want to price them, and I thought I should go ahead and start pricing the things that I'm making so that when I get back I don't have to have like a huge amount of pricing going on. So these are so easy, and I just, when the customer purchases the plushie, I just take these off with the tag. And I brought my tags with me so that I can do that. So I'll be working on that later on this week. I also got some more yarn in that goes along with that that velvet yarn, the Fresnel velvet yarn. So if you look at it, this one is in English and this one is in Chinese. So that's kind of interesting. And I noticed that every 2-pack, it comes in a 2-pack, it always has like one in Chinese and one in English. But this is called Flowers, and I really like this pattern. So let me grab the other one that I have that's has multiple colors so you can see the difference. So I made turtle shells out of this one. So I still needed some more colors to make some different turtles. This one is more like what I would consider a rainbow, and that's the flowers. And then this one is the pink and the yellow. So I really like this one. I got 2 of those. And then I also ordered white because I want to make some mini pumpkins. I'm also going to make some mini jellyfish later on today. I was watching Loops and Knots tutorial on YouTube, and I'm really excited to make her. I think she calls it an octopus. It kind of looks like a jellyfish. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and make that out of the velvet yarn. And the last thing that I got in the mail was a pack of noses. So I was looking at these noses, and the reason why I was drawn to these is because they have a fuzzy texture. So it has a pink, can you see it? It has a pink texture, and it wasn't super expensive, and it came with quite a few sizes. So it came with this one. This one's a little bit smaller. This one is similar sized. These are teeny tiny. I could have used these on that little bunny that I made. And then there's also black ones. I'm trying to see if the black ones are also fuzzy. I'm making a teddy bear right now. Yeah, they are fuzzy. They're fuzzy, kind of feel like felt. So I have those in, I think, 4 different sizes. So this, I'll link the set below, but yeah, I'm gonna use those in some of my projects. I'm doing a pattern test right now for, can't remember her name off the top of my head, but I'll put her name on the screen. It's a pattern test for a pumpkin teddy bear. So she used chenille yarn, and I thought I would like to do blanket yarn, mostly because I don't have a lot of chenille yarn here. So I made the pumpkin last night, and it is huge. So this is the pumpkin. I'm in the middle of making the head right now. And it's gonna have a head and then like 2 arms and 2 feet. And what's really cute is it has like a little pumpkin, like a little treats bag and like a little piece of candy in its hand. So I think it's gonna be really cute. I'm excited to finish it, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Don't know if it's gonna be a free pattern or a paid pattern. I wanna say it's going to be a free pattern, but I'll get back to you on that. I also was accepted to another pattern test, below my mind, for a kotaro. I think it's called a kotaro. And so she just sent me that pattern, and I've got to decide what yarn I want to use. I mean, kotaro is usually gray and white. I have some fuzzy gray yarn. I have like all those grays that I purchased. So I may make a few different kotaros just because why not? I have all this gray yarn. So my goal today is to work on more chickens. These chickens took me a lot longer than I would have expected for such a small little thing. So I need to finish these 4 chickens. I'm gonna set a goal for myself to do 10 chickens total today, finish this guy, and then I really want to work on maybe some of the tutorial jellyfish from Loops and Knots. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. You know how it goes. Usually whatever you plan, it doesn't work out, but I'm gonna do my best. We are going in town today on the ferry, and that's gonna be later on at like 5:45 or 5:15. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later and let you know my progress on these chickens and on my pattern test. So for my teddy bear pattern test, which is this one right here. Those are the little cheeks sticking out. I wanted to use brown eyes because, you know, teddy bears are typically brown, but I'm doing a cream teddy bear. So I'm going to use this color changing paint. It's called Shuttle Art acrylic paint, and the color is reddish brown flash. So I went ahead and used resin in that paint to make these eyes, and I just need to add one more little coat. You can see they're a little too see-through, but at least you can see the color. It's going to be really pretty. Okay, this is the second coat, and I'm pretty happy with that, how that turned out. I think they're going to look really cute. I just finished this pattern test, and I'll be giving out some information on this pumpkin bear as soon as I can. Right now, she doesn't want us to give out information yet, but he turned out really cute. He took me pretty much the whole day because you have to make the pumpkin. Well, I already made the pumpkin, but the feet, and then the head, and then the little candy bag, and then there's little candies in here. The tail, stem, I don't know. And also I was making tons of notes for her, and look how good the eyes turned out. They're like glittery. I think they turned out really nice. I think this part is a little bit crooked. Muzzles are hard. It's a little crooked because the pattern tester didn't say where to put the eyes specifically, and so I put them a little bit too low and a little too close together. And then when I went to sew this on, I didn't have enough space, so it didn't turn out perfectly. But I think overall it's really, really cute, and I think it's going to be a nice addition to my Halloween table at my next market. So and I love this little piece of candy in his hand. Like, how cute is that? Yeah, overall he's really cute. He's the longest pattern test I think that I've done so far. Happy Thursday, friends. I'm just getting started with my crochet for right now, and I just want to go over what I have been working on. So I didn't video or film yesterday. I just wasn't feeling up to like being in front of the camera, but I did crochet literally the whole entire day. So I first want to go over a few things that I'm pretty sure I showed you, but I just want to show you anyway again. So hold on. Okay, the first, oh, let me shut the window. They're doing construction next door. So I did a pattern test. I think I showed this bear to you, but this was Michelle's Crochet Plushie, at Michelle's Crochet Plushie. This is her Halloween bear. I think this maybe is gonna be a free pattern, but I'm not sure. I'll let you know when I find out. But look, he's got a little piece of candy in his hand, and he's got a little candy bucket with little candies inside of it. I think he turned out really cute. He took me like 5 hours to finish. So if you want to do a project, like a fun project, this would be perfect. But I don't think this is going to be something I'll be making multiple of. But I think he's going to look perfect on my table at some of the fall festivals I'm going to. I did paint his eyes brown. I don't know if you can see, but the eyes turned out really good. Anyway, so this was a pattern test. Okay, yesterday I made another loaf cat by annycarrawayart. So this is a variegated Bernat yarn, and then I just used a blue for the spots. I forgot to put his little bum hole. I'll make sure I do that. So he turned out really cute. I also did a pattern test yesterday. This was a pattern test by hookedcrochetco. It is absolutely precious. Look at this pumpkin snail. Like, I just can't get over it. It was super easy to make. Made it in like 45 minutes. So easy, so cute. I love his little hat. You make it separately and then you just pop it on. I actually tacked it down because it kept kind of popping up. But I believe this is going to be a paid pattern that will be coming out on the 22nd of September. So make sure that you look out for that, but I'll be making more of those. I also got accepted to a Totoro pattern test, which I'll be working on today. It's crochet.with.mimi. I've never made a Totoro before, so I'm excited to do that. And then I also got accepted to, like all these came at the same time, 2 different capybara pattern tests. It's at creations.Valerie. And I think these are going to be free patterns, but I'm not positive. One is a pumpkin capybara, it's really small, and one is a sleepy capybara. So I'll keep you up to date with that. My market prep yesterday was chickens. So I started to make chickens on Tuesday. And what I'm noticing is when I have a goal to make 20 of something, it's taking me 2 days to finish it. And that is like me crocheting like all day. So I'll show you, these are my chickens. These are my medium-sized chicken. I believe I charged $10 for these. So this is one of my favorite colorways. This is the Mystical Bernat yarn. The negative is I think I can see some stuffing through it. Maybe just a tiny little bit. I used a 6mm hook, but this has like different shades of gray. So I made 3 of this one. Look at their eyes. I love this one with the red eyes. Okay, I made 3 in this color, and I made 2, oh no, I actually made 3. I made 3 in the country, I call this country blue, but I think it's like speckled, and they all have different eyes. This one came out smaller because I accidentally used a 5mm hook on this one, but that's okay. Chickens aren't all the same size. Okay, and then I love this color. My daughter said this is her favorite one. It's like this really pretty teal, green, blue. And then I was starting to run out of eyes, so these just got black eyes, which I actually like. And then this is the Canyon. This is the color, the Mystical Bernat yarn, call it Canyon. And then this one I gave like a lighter comb. I thought about doing a black comb, but then I didn't, so whatever. Okay. And then I made 3 of the traditional brown. I made these actually on the boat. I made 1 going up on the boat. I made another one waiting for the boat, and I made the 3rd one on the way back from the boat. So 3 brown. And then I made 2 in this colorway, which is like a brown and blue variegated Bernat yarn. I think those turned out really, really cute. Can you believe how bright the sun is right here? It's crazy. It's making me sweat. And then a light beige variegated yarn. And then my last 2 are cream. If I make more, I'll probably make more of this color. I think that one has purple eyes, because I feel like this is going to be a popular color. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, I made 20. Oh, there were already 2 in the basket. Okay, so 20 chickens. I can now cross that off my list. So when I look at my list of what I would like to make, I have now crossed off, sorry, that. Okay, I am done making octopus, small whales, small chickens, rubber ducks, and I'm almost done with tiny turtles. That yarn is not going to be here till Saturday, but I will finish it then. So today I need to work on the Totoro pattern test and the capybara pattern test, and then I'm not applying to any more pattern tests because I don't have time. I have too many things to make. So I'll check in with you guys when I have completed those. So this is the pattern test that I'm doing. Don't want to show you too much because it's not released yet. But this is Bernat Blanket Perfect Phasing yarn that I've been experimenting with, and this one is called Spice is Nice. So the center is dark brown, and the outer part is this lighter color. So I think what I'm going to do is do the capybara's body in this lighter color, and then do the details in this darker color. I really want to grab this medium brown. I'm gonna have to pull that out. I'm gonna make a huge mess. Probably think I'm crazy. So I'll check in with you when I've done maybe the arms and the legs. I came out here on the deck to show you this incredibly adorable sleepy capybara. I am just in love. When I hold his body, it is like the squishiest, most lovable creature I think I've ever made. And this is a pattern test. It's going to be a paid pattern. I want to say it's Victoria's Crochet or Crochet by Victoria, something like that. But this is all one skein of yarn. It's called Warm Spice. It's a perfect phasing yarn, and I showed it to you, but how cool is that? Like his muzzle and the ends of his feet are the inner part. And then I started with the lighter part and it just like phased to this darker color. And I think he is precious. I just love him. It did take me about 2 hours, but I think it was worth every single minute. Love, 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 love. Happy Friday. I want to show you guys what I made last night. So I have 3 Della plushies at home, and so I decided to make another one. I used this big posh plush, something posh plush. Big posh plush. I think that's it. It's very thick. It's very big. It actually made a bigger Della than when I used Bernat blanket yarn, but I think she turned out so cute. Look at her little tail. So this is the Della plushie, not the Della lovey. I have both patterns. I love both of them, but this one is super cute. You crochet the wings into the round, and then you add the beak later, and then you sew the little feet on, and then you actually pull up a loop and sew the tail. So crochet the tail. So it's not bad at all. I was able to do it in like maybe an hour and a half, maybe an hour. But I think she turned out so cute. I love her. I saw this color combination on Instagram and I had to make it. So I think the next one I'm gonna make is gonna be cream. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. I feel like I just crocheted my backside off this week. Like my hands are so sore. I made the 20 ducks and the turtles and this plushie, and I also did 4 pattern tests, and I just feel like I need a little break. So my husband and I are gonna head into town and go to a Sea Dogs baseball game, and I'm telling myself I'm not gonna bring any crochet with me, but I can't imagine sitting at a baseball game and not bringing crochet with me, because I'm not a big sports fan, so I would be the whole time like feeling antsy, like I'm gonna jump out of my skin. So I might just tuck it in my bag just in case. But thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps my channel. And if you know somebody who's a crochet artist, maybe share my channel with them. Thank you so much again for being here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.